Hello guys and welcome back. So today we are going to be showcasing this team in the Premier Cup of the Ultra League. So I'm going to be leading Gyarados and I'm going to be partnering it up with an Alolan Muk and a Swampert in my team. So before we go into the video guys, it would be great if you could like the video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this video, and do check out the other videos which I've already posted in the channel as well. So on the left hand side you can see the teams and the moveset which I am running. So going to the first matchup of the set, my Gyarados is up against a Venusaur. So on paper this is a lost lead for me, but I can try and switch it up. This Venusaur would be the biggest threat to my team. So what we did here is we threw a crunch and we move into a Muk, because the Muk resists almost every charge attack of the Venusaur. So here we continue in the matchup. We have a Muk has tanked 2 Frenzy Plants and it was still in the yellow zone. So Venusaur goes out and in comes a Clefable. So I am able to reach a Sludge Wave just in time. This should get the second shield from the opponent, but he doesn't shield and the Clefable gets knocked out. So this is a huge turn of events for us in the matchup. In comes the Venusaur again, and now we'll have a Gyarados here to win us the matchup. So we're going to shield twice if needed, and we're going to take out this Venusaur with a Gyarados. No, one shield was enough there. And we have loaded energy for the Togekiss in the back. So he's running a Grass and 2 Fairy type Pokemon in his team. So I move into my own Swampert here. I do have the Sludge Wave on my Swampert, and I like the Sludge Wave better for coverage rather than the Earthquake. But even the Earthquake is useful in some places, as you can see in one of the videos at the end of the matchup, though I was running Sludge Wave. So let me say one thing. This is not a final video. This is not even a 4-1 video. But this is a 3-2 victory video which I'm running here in the set. So you would be asking why am I running a 3-2 video? But it is because in this set I faced a lot of different leads, and the quality of battles is way better than maybe few 5-0 sets that I've posted. So moving into the second game here, Gyarados against the Drifblim. So Drifblim does have access to the what moveset is that? It has access to the Icy Wind. Sorry guys, I just forgot the name, so I just read it when it came up on the video. So I do have Crunch, which is super effective on the Drifblim. So I'm going to be throwing an Aqua Tail here, and the second time I'm going to be throwing a Crunch. So I'm going to shield. I know this is going to be an Icy Wind, but I need to throw a Crunch before going out. I'm not quite sure how much damage it's going to do, but I guess it's going to survive barely. Yeah, it survives because I'm twice debuffed. So I'm not going to be shielding here. I'm going to let this go down. I'm going to come in with the Muk. And the Gyarados goes down, and in comes the Alolan Muk here. So why am I running Alolan Muk in this team instead of let's say a fire type Typhlosion? It's basically because Alolan Muk has a lot lesser things which can affect it. It is only weak against the ground types. Other mons only do it neutral damage. So that's why I'm running Muk here. Whereas the Gyarados and the Swampert are community mons with 25,000 dust. I'm sorry, 10,000 dust and 25 candies for the second move. So that's why this team is quite reliable. The third Pokemon from my opponent is a Jellicent. So he is running triple team which can be excelled here. Whereas when I look in the CP right now, it's not an excel Pokemon here. Yeah, just 2219 CPT if I'm not wrong. So I go in with my Swampert here, and it's almost end game. Shadow Ball is gonna do damage, but I survive, and it's gonna be a good Hydro Cannon here which gonna knock him out. So it's gonna be GG's. We win the second game of the set. So moving into the third game here. So one of the reasons why I wanted to post this video as soon as possible is because a lot of the battlers out there are, let's say, new to the game. They won't be having as much stardust, or obviously a lot of us don't have enough Excel candies for the Pokemon which we want to evolve. So that's why this team, almost anyone I guess can use it, because the Alolan Grimer has been fairly common, and the other 2 mons are community mons from December. So we start up against a Porygon here. I shielded up first because I expected a Zap Cannon, because Porygon Z does run a Zap Cannon, and I was scared of that because it would one-shot my Gyarados. So with my Gyarados lead, I'm fairly confident because the Gyarados is only let's say very weak against the electric types. So what happens when I face a electric type in the lead? I move into my Muk instead of a Swampert to, you know, have my Swampert at the back in case they move out the electric types into something else. So here comes my Swampert against the Surf Edge. I move into my Muk here, and I'm gonna go for the Sludge Wave. But before that, I guess this is gonna be a Brave Bird, and I'm shielding, and it turns out to be a Brave Bird. So the Sludge Wave would get him quite low. Actually, it knocks him out. So in comes the Charizard. Can we reach the Dark Pulse? I guess we can survive if this is a Dragon Claw, but it's a Blast Burn. So I go out, come in with the Swampert. I can tank the Blast Burn even, but I guess it is a Blast Burn. So yeah, Charizard was on fire, but I barely survived, and here we go with the Hydro Cannon, and we win the game. So 3-0 in the set, and really good battles from my opponent there. Moving to the fourth game here. So as you can see, quite diverse Pokemon. Thankfully it was not affected by the algorithm, so that's why I like to post this video even more here. So we are up against 70806 Gabby. He's starting up with an Umbreon against a Gyarados. So Umbreon, as we know, is an XL Pokemon, and it should be running the move Last Resort, which is the community day exclusive move for the Umbreon. So it is running Dark Pulse as the charge attack instead of Foul Play, which is a bit bad for us because Dark Pulse hits harder than the Foul Play, even though I guess it requires one extra Snarl. So I'm going to throw the Aqua Tail here. I don't think the Umbreon will shield it. Yes, and I'll try to take the next move on my Muk, but he realizes that, and he switches out into his Togekiss here. So hopefully I can get both the shields from Togekiss. I'm throwing a Dark Pulse, and again I'm going to be throwing the Dark Pulse here. I'm going to be throwing the Sludge Wave to get the shield, otherwise knock him out. So Ancient Power, I don't shield it. I'm going for the Sludge Wave here. Hopefully this will get the shield from the Togekiss. Yes, it does. So I'm going to move into my Swampert here. I do have Sludge Wave on my Swampert as well. So I'm not going to be shielding here. I'm going to take a risk. It's an Aerial Ace. I knew it was not going to knock me out, so I didn't shield there, and I'm going to go for the Sludge Wave, which is going to be knocking out the Togekiss. So let's see what comes in. It's a Gengar. We throw the Hydro Cannon here. It's going to get him quite low. We are moving into a Gyarados here. We will have to shield because both of the Pokemon are low, and I'm going to be throwing the move as soon as the charge move ends, and this is basically because I knew he's going to be coming in with the Umbreon, but the Umbreon sadly survives barely there, throws a Dark Pulse. I come with my Swampert, but I don't have enough HP to win the game, so it's going to be GG's. A really tough battle over there. My opponent had a really good team, and I should respect that, and I take the loss over there, but really good battles over there. So that's why I wanted to put this setup, because the quality of battles here in this set was really good. So the last game of the set, we are up against the Shadow Machamp here. Not the most favorable lead, but I can win this on 1 shields as well as on 2 shields. So I'm throwing the Aqua Tail here, which gets the first shield. So I will shield here because I know the Rock Slide is gonna damage me badly. But he throws a Cross Chop, he baits me. But I reach the Aqua Tail before him, and I guess this is gonna be knocking him out if he doesn't shield. But he does shield there, so I respect that, and I guess I would be shielding on my part as well because I wanna maintain the switch advantage here. I knock out the Machamp, and he comes in with the Venusaur, so that's fine. I do have my Alolan Muk here. Crunch almost kills him, but I'm sorry, the Crunch takes him low, doesn't kill him. My bad over there. So I move into my Alolan Muk here after the Gyarados faints, and his last Pokemon is an Empoleon. So this is exactly why I said that in some cases the Earthquake would be useful, because if I had the Earthquake, I had this matchup sealed with my Swampert. But since I don't have the Earthquake, I'll have to rely on Hydro Cannons here. So I'm going to throw another Hydro Cannon, which is going to get him low. But he has advantage in his code now. And I almost take him out. One more Snarl will take him out completely. But before that, he's throwing the charge move. It's a Hydro Cannon. And he shifts into the Venusaur. And we lose out on the CMP tie. So it's going to be GG's. It's going to be a 3-2 set here. Frenzy Plant takes us out. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you like this team. If you did enjoy it, do like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I hope to see you all again very soon.